Largest mango tree in Ayetoro village was not just a tree. It was where children played, where old men settled arguments, where women rested after farm work, and where two stubborn children once promised themselves love. This story was sent to me by a woman who said, some love stories do not end because people don't love each other. Sometimes love simply becomes stronger than love. Her name was Dara, and according to her, the first person she ever loved was a village boy named Tunde. They grew up in the same compound, a small dusty area in Osun State, where everybody knew everybody's business. Back then, life was simple. Children fetch water together, women cook outside while gossiping, and every evening, villagers sat outside under lantern light discussing other people's problems as if it was their full-time job. Dara and Tunde were inseparable from childhood. If villagers saw Dara crying, they knew Tunde was somewhere nearby trying to make her laugh. If Tunde climbed mango tree, Dara would stand underneath threatening to report him if he fell. Even their parents used to joke about it. They had already behaved like husband and wife, and honestly, everybody believed they would eventually end up together. But village life changed very quickly when a scandal entered a family. Everything started the year Dara's father was accused of stealing community money meant for repairing the village borehole. Till today, nobody truly knows if he stole the money or if somebody framed him. But in village, once people start talking, truth no longer matters. The insult began slowly. Women stopped buying food from Dara's mother. Children stopped visiting their house. Even people who once ate in their homes suddenly started avoiding them. And the worst part, nobody defended them, not even the village chief. Dara was only 14 when she first had another child called her father a thief publicly. That day, she cried so hard she locked herself inside the bathroom. But Tunde still come. Every evening after school, he secretly brought food to their house. Sometimes garri, sometimes bread, sometimes leftover soup from his mother's kitchen. At first, Dara refused to collect it, but hunger has a way of removing pride from people quietly. One rainy evening, Tunde found Dara sitting outside alone crying while her younger siblings slept hungry inside the room. Without saying anything, he removed the nylon bag hanging from his bicycle and handed it to her. Inside was rice, beans, and milk. Dara broke down immediately. "I don't want people pitying us," she cried. Tunde sat beside her quietly under the rain. "It is not pity," he said softly. "It is love." That was the first time neither of them spoke like children anymore. After that night, their closeness changed completely. The village started noticing it too. Women began whispering around. Whenever Tunde visited their house, some people warned his parents. Others said Dara family would drag him into shame. But Tunde didn't care. Even at 15, he already had that stubborn loyalty inside him. Then tragedy struck again. One afternoon, Dara's father collapsed while returning from the farm. People said it was high blood pressure. Others said shame killed him slowly. Whatever the reason was, the man never woke up again. The day of the burial was the first time Dara looked truly broken. Her mother cried until she fainted twice. Her younger siblings screamed throughout the ceremony. But Dara, she just sat there silently staring at the coffin like her soul had disappeared already. That evening, after everybody left, Tunde found her sitting alone behind their house. "I don't know how to do this anymore," she whispered. Tunde held her hand tightly. "You won't do it alone." But from that moment, he became everything to her. Friend, safe place, hope. The villagers hated it. Some women even confronted Tunde's mother directly. "Your son will destroy his future because of that cursed family." At first, Mama Tunde ignored them, but slowly the pressure entered the house too. Tunde's father became stricter. He stopped Tunde from visiting Dara openly. Sometimes he even locked the gate at night. But young love is stubborn. Tunde still found ways to see her. Sometimes near the stream, sometimes at the farm, sometimes under the giant iroko tree beside the village shrine. That tree became their hiding place. One evening during Harmattan season, Dara asked him a very simple question quietly. "What if life separates us one day?" Tunde laughed immediately. "Nothing can separate us." But Dara didn't smile, because somehow, girls always sense danger before boys do. Months later, an opportunity came that changed everything. Tunde uncles from Lagos visited the village during Christmas. The man had traveled abroad years earlier and returned wealthy. Big cars, dollars, perfumes, foreign assets. Everybody respected him immediately. After observing Tunde for some days, the uncle made an offer. "I can sponsor this boy abroad." The entire family celebrated it, but Dara cried secretly that night. Because deep down, she knew village promises and real life were two different things. The night before Tunde left, both of them met under the iroko tree one last time. Dara was already crying before he arrived. "You will forget me," she whispered. Tunde pulled her closely. Immediately, "Never. You will meet other beautiful women there. I only want you. You will change. I swear on my life, I will come back for you." Then he removed a small silver ring from his pocket. Cheap ring, nothing expensive. But to Dara, it felt more vulnerable than gold. Wait for me, he said. And she nodded. That night became the memory she would hold on to for years. The first few months after Tunde traveled were difficult, but he called often, sometimes late at night. He told her about snow, tall buildings, strange food, and lonely nights. Dara listened to every story carefully like somebody protecting treasure. Meanwhile, life in the village became harder. Her mother fell sick frequently. Money was never enough. Dara stopped schooling completely and started learning tailoring from one woman in town. Every day she traveled long distance just to survive. Still, she waited for Tunde. Years passed slowly, and people began talking again. Do you really think that boy abroad still wants to remember you? Men change always. He has probably married a white woman already. Dara pretended not to care. But every night before sleeping, she stared at that small silver ring, wondering if promises truly survive distance. Then one day, the call reduced. Messages became shorter. Weeks passed without hearing from him. At first, she defended him. He's busy. Network problem. Maybe work stress. But deep down, fear had already entered her heart. One evening after returning from tailoring work, Dara saw her mother sitting outside with swollen eyes. What happened? Her mother looked at her carefully before speaking. Tunde mothers came here today. Dara's heartbeat stopped beating immediately. And the old woman sighed heavily. She said her son may not return anytime soon. That night, Dara cried harder than she cried when her father died. Because grief is painful, but uncertainty is torture. I'm somewhere far away in other country. Tunde was staring at his phone, so afraid to tell a girl he loved that life had already started changing for him.